Good early evening wrestling fans. We've got a slug of JV matches for your enjoyment this evening, so we're going to go ahead and get these started right away. Our first match will feature Monty Yost and Trenton Giesler. Take down Giesler. Winner by fall, Trenton Giesler. Our next match will be Micah Hinsey and Bowen Bulow. Take down Bulow. Winner by fall, Bowen Bulow. Our next match will feature Hayden Morgan and Tony Wadeson. Take down Wadeson. second with Wakeson leading 3-0. Takedown, Woodson. Winner by fall, Tony Winston. Our next match will feature Bryce Tesson and Briley Maher. Tesson defers. Maher chooses top to begin the second, all knotted at 0. Escape Tessin. Tessin chooses top to begin the third, leading 1-0. Winner by 1-0 decision, Bryce Tessin. Our next match will be Jaden Cochran and Billy Hughes. Takedown, Hughes. winner by fall, Billy Hughes. Next up, we will have Desmond Smith and Jack Leroux. Our next match will be Leo Knudsen and Trevor Matthias. Takedown, Matthias. Matthias prefers. Knudsen chooses down to begin the second, with Matthias up 3-0. 2, near fall, Schneider. O'Brien first. Snyder chooses top to begin the second, leading 5-0. Four, near fall, Schneider, 2, reversal, O'Brien. O'Brien chooses neutral to begin the third. Schneider leads 9-2. Takedown, O'Brien.
One burst.
Takedown, Miller. Winner by fall, Riley Miller. Our next match will be Isaiah Young and Trenton Giesler. Takedown, Giesler. Two, near fall, Giesler. Winner by fall, Trenton Giesler. Our next match will feature Jaden Hale and Bowen Bulow. Takedown, Bulow. Winner by fall, Bowen Bulow. Our next match will be Odin Bergeron and Tony Wakeson. Takedown, Bergeron. Wakeson chooses neutral to begin the second. Bergeron leads 3-0. Takedown, Bergeron. One escape, Wakeson. Takedown, Bergeron. Bergeron chooses to begin the third period down, leading 9-2. One escape, Bergeron. Three, takedown, Wilson. One escape, Bergeron. Takedown, Bergeron. Winner by fall, Odin Bergeron. Next up, we have Gage McNally and Evan Bulow. Takedown, Bulow. Peterson chooses top to begin the second, leading 3-0. Peterson chooses top to begin the third, trailing 3-0. Division 3-0, Bryce Tesson. Our next match will be Joseph Smithy and Riley Miller. Takedown, Miller. Two, near fall, Miller. Winner by fall, Riley Miller. We have one more JV match for you this evening, featuring Henry Bond and Billy Hughes. Takedown, Hughes. Escape, Bond. Takedown, Hughes. Winner by fall, Billy Hughes. That concludes our JV matches for this evening. In just a few minutes, we will start with our first duel, which will be Valley City and Grand Forks Central.
And good evening. Welcome to The Hack. We have got high school wrestling coming away tonight here on the Highland Activity Network as Valley City gets ready to take on Grand Forks Central. It's a Valley City, Grand Forks Central, and Central Cass. Now, originally this was going to be just a duel for the Highliners, but this turned into a triangular. Grand Forks Central and Central Cass, they have already wrestled this year. So this is just Valley City versus Central and Valley City versus Central Cass. We just wrapped up our junior varsity matches. There was a plethora of junior varsity matches. The Highliners did pretty well there. I think they won just about every one of their junior varsity matches here tonight. And now it is coming up, the varsity, and this is an important couple of matches for Valley City. They wrap up things here on Thursday as they'll be on the road at Fargo Davies to take on the Eagles. And of course, the Eagles, number 2 right now in the EDC behind West Fargo. But Highliners, if they could pick up at least 2 wins over these next 3 matches, more specifically, probably tonight would be their best chance. If they could pick up a couple of dual wins tonight, get a little bit of help, you might see them sneak into that number 4 spot, because right now they are trailing the number 4 spot, which is Devils Lake, by 2 matches. Coming into tonight, Devils Lake is 5-2, and number 4, West Fargo, is 4-4. Of course, the Highlanders have beat the Packers already this year, and then the Highlanders are 3-4, tied with Central Cass at 3-4. Again, they don't have regional team duels. The top 4 teams in the East, top 4 teams in the West, they go on to the state duel tournament in Fargo coming up here at the end of the month. Next week, we'll be getting into the individual regionals, which will be out at West Fargo Cheyenne, is where the individual regionals will be. Again, that's going to be coming up here February 15th, and those matches again will be at West Fargo Cheyenne. Everybody will be wrapping things up this weekend, get a week off before they get into the individual regionals on the 15th of February. So again, Valley City coming in 3-4 in EDC play. They are 5-7 overall, coming off an impressive win their last time out here at home, as they have only had a handful of home duels this year, and just kind of the way that the schedule played out for the Highliners, and they haven't had a lot of matches here at the Highliner Activity Center, and those that they have had, they have been fairly successful. They were winners against Grand Forks Red River 48-17. Of course, they had the holiday tournament here, which they finished 4th out of the 15 teams, and that's why this match tonight, this is number 2 and number 3 of the home duel season. The Highlanders have won their last 3 duels after opening up the season, losing their first 4. As far as the conference is concerned, they've won their last 3, and they are again coming in with a 5-7 mark. Again, taking on a Grand Forks Central team and a team from Central Cass. Grand Forks Central right there behind the Highliners, or ahead of the Highliners. They're 6-2 in the conference, 15-5 overall. So the Knights look like they will lock in the number 3 spot in the EDC. Central Cass, they're still battling Valley City to see if they can move up in the standings. They're 3-5 overall and 3-4 in conference play. So we will have wrestling coming up tonight, and they're going to try to roll right into the varsity. They'll give them a few minutes to warm up. We're just right now about 7 minutes behind. By the time it's all getting started here, we'll probably be about 10-15 minutes behind. We're supposed to start at 6 o'clock tonight for the varsity and 7 o'clock for the second varsity duel tonight. Again, Central Cass and Grand Forks Central, the opponents here tonight for the Highliners. And before we get in too far into the boys, again, the girls coming off a Belle of the Brawl competition at the tournament in Castleton this past weekend, in which the Highliners finished 6th out of, I think there were like 40 teams there, and they finished 6th out of those 40 teams. And a couple of young ladies to mention, no champions this time around. We did have a couple of third-place finishes in Bethany Schultheis and Deegan Kirschman. Miley Christensen as well in that third-place spot. But the big story out of that Belle of the Brawl here in Castleton, Miley Christensen and Deegan Kirschman, within an hour of one another, both picked up their 100th win of their careers. Of course, 2 young ladies that have been wrestling here for Valley City. They're both Barnes County North students, and coming into this year, kind of the veterans, if you will. Both juniors have been wrestling varsity for 4 or 5 years. They came in at the same time, and again, coming in to the after these tournament here on Saturday, both picking up their 100th win of their career. So they have the quick introductions here on this last home night. They're talking senior night tonight. We had parents' night the last time out, and senior night tonight here for Valley City. The Highliners with a handful of seniors on this roster. Billy Hughes, who was just introduced for the Highliners. Billy Hughes, one of the seniors on this team. Colton Griebel, of course, along with Quincy Corbin. Corbin 12-14, Griebel 36-1, ranked number 1 in the state at 139 pounds. Billy Hughes at 9-10, and those are, and along Dylan Hunt, of course, 16-9. And on the mat right now, you have Dylan Hunt, Billy Hughes on the mat with Quincy Corbin. And they'll be introducing, there's Mr. Griebel now coming out. The 4 seniors on this Highliner squad. Colton, 36-1, finds himself ranked number 1 in the state at 139 pounds. Dylan Hunt also in the last ranking that came out here the middle part of January. One more ranking will be coming out, and that will be in a couple of weeks. Let's see, today is the 9th, about 9 days is when that ranking will come out. The 13th of February will be the next ranking for the boys. Again, Colton Griebel at number 1. They mentioned Dylan Hunt. He's ranked 8th at 215. Brother Owen is ranked 8th at 285. Chase Coughlin, he is ranked 7th at 121. Those are the 4 Highliners that are ranked in the top 8 in Class A wrestling. Of course, the last year that the Highliners will be Class A, they'll be moving into Class B in the Southeast region coming up next year due to the enrollment situation. So they'll be dropping down into Class B next year and facing some real good competition when they get into Class B in that Southeast region. Lisbon, South Border, just to name a couple of the very, very good teams in that Southeast region. TJ Hansen, the head coach of the Highliners, assisted by Jax Gums, Aaron Larson, Matt March, are the assistant coaches for the Highliners. And we're about to have our starting lineup introductions here with Grand Forks Central, the first opponent. But before we get to that, our national anthem.
As Sarah Hansen sings our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Sarah Hansen singing our national anthem here this evening, and now we are we'll have our lineups. Again, I always say starting lineup, but not necessarily. It all depends on the draw and the flip, but let's get down back to the mat and our lineups for tonight's matchup. Central Cass, Grand Forks Central, and Valley City.
At 114 pounds for the Knights, Diego Mueller. For the Highliners, Carter Coughlin. At 121 pounds for the Knights, Gabe Flores. And for the Highliners, Chase Coughlin. At 127 pounds for the Knights, Reese Sokratowicz. And for the Highliners, Callan And for the highlighters, Leighton Hendrickson. At 189 pounds for the Knights will be Logan Voorhees. And for your highlighters, Ryan Muskie. At 215 pounds for the Knights, Eli Fisher. And for the highlighters, Dylan Hunt. At heavyweight for the Knights, Ryder McNally. And for your highlighters, Owen Hunt. Your official for tonight's duels will be Mr. Scott Braun.
So the captains meeting at the center of the mat for the flip to again see who presents odd or even, who presents first, odd or even, which always is the strategy in matches to decide what kind of a matchup they're going to have at that particular weight class. And so that is a key part of this, almost like the opening tip of a basketball game. Well, of course, it doesn't matter because you get that opening tip and you can get a possession and the other team gets a possession. But it is crucial in some matches, especially when you have teams that match up rather evenly. And so just getting that first selection and getting a chance to pick first can be crucial. Well, we'll start 107 pounds. And again, you had who the starters were. But again, that might change once they get here onto the mat. The Highlanders, Simon Trapp, Bowen Bulow, a couple of the gentlemen that wrestle at 107. So it'll be Simon Trapp and Connor Woken. He's 16 and 20. And Simon Trapp coming in 18 and 12 on the year. So we are set ready for wrestling here tonight. Glad you could be with us on the Highliner Activity Network. Valley City and Grand Forks Central in our first duel. And then the Highliners will be taking on Central Cass in our second duel here tonight. So Simon Trapp shoots in for the double. And again, taking on Connor Walken, who comes in as a freshman, 16 and 20 on the year. Simon, the eighth grader, 18 and 12. Still no control. Simon with the hold of the legs, trying to get the round, and he's giving 2 3-point takedown for Simon. And he takes the early 3-0 lead. Working the middle part of the mat, Simon up 3-0 off the tilt and rolls him through. It's 107 pounds. Simon, one of about 8 or 9 Highliners with 15-plus wins on the season. And a well above 500 mark, 18 wins in 12 losses. Got the chicken wing hooked up, trying to work that into the half. Simon trying to work him over right now. Orchid doing his best, staying down on the mat. 25 seconds to go here in the first period. Simon leading at 3-0. 107-pound weight class. And now he's going to get near fall points is Simon. He got a count of 4. He's got 4 near fall points coming right now. And that will take care of the first period. 4 near fall points. So Simon takes a 7-0 lead as we get ready to start the period. Simon will defer. And Walken will take neutral. As we start period number 2 at 107 pounds. And Simon quickly works around, has the takedown, takes a 10-0 lead. Trapp, one of the lighter 107s you'll see. You know, he's wrestled at the 95 to 100 pound He's had a couple of matches against Central Cass wrestlers, but has yet to meet anybody from Grand Forks Central this year. And those matches coming in, the one was in the middle school, North Dakota Middle School State Tournament. One was at the Storehog. Again, trying to hook up that chicken wing. That combination worked for near fall points earlier in the match. They approach 1 minute remaining here in the second period. 10-0, Trap leading at 107 pounds as we're just getting things started. This duel tonight, double duel. Even though 3 teams are here, West Central and Cass and Grand Forks Central will not wrestle one another because they have already wrestled. They did wrestle a little bit during the junior varsity, as we had a lot of junior varsity matches, went about an hour with our JV matches. Trap still trying to work that combination here against Waukon, as he's trying to hook up the chicken wing here first. And now he's working it over as he's got that chicken wing. Simon really is trying to get him over, but Waukon doing a nice job to stay at least on his hip and not get turned over. Final few seconds here of the second period. And that is going to do it. Simon will lead it 10-0, and it'll be his choice as we head into the third period, and he's going to take neutral.
Neutral to begin the third, the Trap up 10-0.
Starting both up. Shooting in there was Waukon. Simon sprawls out of that as we get things started. Third period. Waukon trailing 10-0. Minute 45 here in the period. Shooting in for the doubles. Trap. Simon. Well, if he gets him over and get his takedown and get a few near pulp points, he can tech fall here. And 90 seconds to go, first period. Waukon with a hold of that left leg right now. Simon still no control. Now still no control by the official. Now they give 3-point takedown to Simon. 13-0, Simon leading, minute to go, a little over a minute to go. He's going to get near fall points here, which will, for all intents and purposes, will end this one. There it is. 3 near fall points, and that'll end it. Your final is 16-0. Winning by tech fall is Simon. And it comes to 57 seconds remaining in the period. In the third period, so the Highliners with the early 5-0 lead. Again, Central at 6-2 and the EDC 15-5 overall has locked in that number 3 spot. So Carter Coughlin now coming in at 114. And Mueller will be wrestling here for the Knights at 114 pounds. Carter Conklin coming in 18-11 on the season. The 7th grader. Mueller 10-14. He is a 9th grader. .45 seconds gone here in the first period. The two working the center of the mat, trying to hook up that front cradle is Coughlin, and he has a takedown. 3-0. Carter with the early advantage. Here, 114 pounds. Nothing. Coughlin leading, 35 seconds to go here in the first period. Mueller with the half now. Has Chicken Wing on one side, and he's just about ready to get him over and off the mat. So they come back to the center. 14 seconds to go first period. Conklin leading Mueller. 3-0. 5-0 your team score here at 114 pounds. Quick set out there by Mueller. And Conklin breaks him down. Carter ran out of time there, and that'll end period at number 1 with Carter leading it 3-0. And he will take down as Mueller deferred, so Conklin will take down as we start the second period. Here, 114 pounds. Conklin briefly was on his base, but back down. Now he gets back into his quad pod position. And then it gets Mueller. Mueller with his hips down. Conklin on his side. A little too high there is Mueller. Conklin get his head out. And he's trying. He's coming very close to a reversal. But nope. Mueller regains control. And now they still say control by Mueller. 1 minute to go first period. Second period, pardon me. 1 minute to go second period. Scott Brown, our official, calls stalemate. Mueller will get into the referee's position, and a quick sit out and spin around by Conklin. And yet to give any points to Carter. Mueller still holding control. Potentially dangerous. Well, now they give 2-point reversal for Carter. Takes a 5-0 lead and quickly has him on his back. Also a 1-point penalty, so it's now 6-0. Carter leading 6-0. Going to get a 4 near fall here. Final 10 seconds of period number 2. And that's going to take care of period number 2. 4 more near fall. He leads 10-0. And Mueller is going to take top. 10-0. Quick sit out there by Conklin. Coming up at 1:21. May see Chase Conklin, Carter's older brother. Gabriel Flores, who is one of the, probably if not the best wrestler on this night team, leads the team in wins. 90 seconds to go here in the period. Conklin still not in control. As soon as he gets that reversal, which is there, it's now 12-0. So Carter up 12-0. Near fall points coming. It's either going to be a tech fall or a pin. Minute 15 to go. He's got 4 points coming to him, and there's the pin with 1:10 to go in this third period. 4:50 for the pin for Conklin. And the Highliners with an 11-0 lead now as move up to 121.
121. For the Highliners, it will be
Chase Conklin will come in for the Highliners. Gabriel Flores the third, the freshman, 38-7 on the year. Chase coming in 24-13 on the season. And these two have met once before. That was at the holiday tournament here in Valley City. And Flores pin Chase at 3:59. And, oh, look out, off the mat, way off the mat. Flores is ranked 5th. Chase ranked 7th in the state in Class A. Again, Chase coming in 24-13 on the year. Gabriel Flores leads the Knights with his 38 wins, 38-7. 40 seconds gone, opening period. No scoring yet here at 121. Highlanders with the early advantage at 11-0. Middle part of the weight class is the strength there for Central. Flores now will get the takedown and leads 3-0. .51 seconds remaining. Here in the opening period. 121 pounds. Still Flores in control. Flores the freshman. Chase also a freshman. Now into the chicken wing there was Flores, but nice job defense there by Coughlin. Referee Brown saying something to Chase. Still holds that chicken wing. Now he gets him back on his, not on his back, on his side. And no near fall points. Referee not giving near fall. It'll be Chase. So we're going to go neutral with Flores leading 3-0 to start this second period. Shoots in on the single. Coughlin pushing down on that head. Holding on to that leg is Flores. Now they're both up, and there Flores will get a takedown. So Flores now leads 6-0. Minute 18 to go here in the second period. Flores on top, 6-0 here at 121 pounds. Highlanders lead the duel, 11-0. Working on that far side of the mat. Flores trying to get Coughlin back here. He's going to get some near fall points and then some. Right now looking at 4 near fall. Right on that far edge of the mat. But enough of the bodies still in the circle to keep them going here. 30 seconds remaining here in the period. And off the mat they go. They waved off the points. Looked like he was going to give near fall points, and then Braun waved them off. So it's still 6-0 Flores. 28 seconds to go, second period. And the restart. Flores had a little bit of luck with that chicken wing earlier in the first period. Takes a quick glance at the scoreboard. And that's going to take care of the second period. Flores leading at 6-0. His choice to start the third period. And they will choose neutral. As he leads 6-0 here. Starting period number 3 at 121 pounds. Both up on their haunches and on their standing. Down they go. And Coughlin ran out of real estate. It looked like he was going to try to get him in that headlock. And they come back up to the center of the mat with 1:43 to go in the third period. Flores holding on to that 6-0 advantage. Highliners. We'll see who they drop down to 127. Callan Hansen possibly, though he was introduced at 133. There's a takedown for Chase Coughlin. That makes it 6-3. Coughlin in control here as we have the final minute of the final period. Trailing 6-3 here at 121 pounds. Still Chase in control as they work here on the near side of the mat. Now he gets it back to the middle, and Flores has got himself a reversal and near fall points. 8-3, Flores leading. 30 seconds to go. He's got 3, possibly 4 near fall coming. 4 near fall. And he takes a 12-3 lead. Now a major decision here in the final 15 seconds. And Flores looks like he's just going to ride this out and pick up his 39th win of the year. And we'll get the major decision, winning it by a final of 12-3. That makes the team score 11-4. Flores now 39-7. And Chase falls to 24-14.
At 127 pounds for the Knights, Reese Sanatovic, and for the Highliners, Callan Hansen.
So Callan Hansen will come out here at 127. Reese Safratovic will be wrestling here for the
Takedown, Safratovic.
Knights, and he quickly gets a takedown. Safratovic comes in 27-11. Callan Hansen comes in 9-10. Safratovic, a freshman. Hansen, 7th grader, first year varsity wrestling. Son of head coach Trevor Hansen. Minute 14 in the first period, 3-0, Safratovic. As Hansen on his side. Safratovic uses that midsection to get him back over. Still no near fall points. Now we got a 1 count. There's a 2. Now he's going to try something different combination. Working into the half. And now he's going to have him parallel to the mat with 25 seconds to go. Safratovic is going to get 4 near fall. And get him very close as he is. Now he lifts his head up. Still waiting for that. Perpin, there's a 4 near fall. So Safratovic now leads 7-0.
Neutral to begin the second, with Safratovic up 7-0.
And he will take neutral to start the second period. Here, 127 pounds. Safratovic leading it, goes in for the single, now grabs a double. Lets go of that second leg, stays with the single, and he's got him down. 3 points for Safratovic, takes a 10-0 lead. Now hooks up that chicken wing and goes into the half here, or wanted to. And now he'll get him over. Minute 13. Tightens that down a little bit, up 10-0. He's got his leases 4 near falls. Now he's going to reposition. The near falls have not yet been awarded, but he'll have 4. .45 seconds to go here in this second period. Sapratovic closer and closer to getting himself that fall. And there it is. Comes with 35 seconds remaining in the period. So 3:25 the time on that fall. Sapratovic picking up the win and now make it 11-10 your team score. At 133. Quincy Corbin will come out for Valley City. And Caesar Cruz will come out for the Knights against Quincy Corbin. Cruz ranked. And Reese Sapratovic, who just wrestled at 127, he is ranked 7th. Cruz is ranked 4th at 133. Comes in with a record of 22-11, the junior. And now he's got the takedown and a 3-0 lead. Quincy Corbin, the senior, 12-14 on the year. And we just saw the 2 ranked wrestlers for Grand Forks Central in Sapratovic and Cruz. And we saw one of the 4 Highliner wrestlers that are ranked, Chase Coughlin, at 121. 44 seconds here in this first period. 11-10. It is the team score, 3-0. Cruz with the advantage. Working here against Quincy Corbin. Working that far side and goes to the rolls through. Ooh, and Corbin, now they're off the mat. They had more mat to work with. Cruz would have been close to pick up some near fall points. Seven seconds to go here in the first period, 3-0. Cruz leading here at 133 pounds. And that will take care of the first period.
Corbin defers. Cruz chooses down. Begin the second.
Corbin defers, and Cruz will take down. And working in the middle of the mat right now with Quincy Corbin in control. Cruz leading at 3-0, 30 seconds gone here in the second period. And Cruz gets a 1-point escape. Makes it a 4-0 advantage. Simon Trapp, he won by tech fall at 107. Carter Coughlin won by fall at 445 at 114. Gabe Flores won by major decision over Chase Coughlin. And Reese Sapratovic just won by fall over Callan Hansen, which brings us to our 11-10 score with 40 seconds to go. Here in period number 2 at 133 pounds, Caesar Cruz is leading Quincy Corbin 4-0. Stalemate. And we'll go up to the neutral position. It'll be Corbin's choice when we start the third period. And now staying within arm's length of Cruz, trailing just 4-0, 10 seconds to go. Cruz shoots in on the single. 5 seconds to go in the period. And we are through 2 periods, with Cruz leading at 4-0.
After 2, Cruz leads 4-0.
And we'll have a neutral to start the third period. Corbin took neutral. As they work the center of the mat to get things started. 15 seconds gone here in period number 3. Cruz leading at 4-0. Takedown in the first period, escape in the second. Well, swings around, looking front cradle here as he's got the takedown. Take a 7-0 lead. Now Cruz getting a little high there, and Corbin Corbin nearly had himself a reversal. He just get the head and shoulder out, but Cruz with a tight hold on that. 57 seconds to go in the period. Cruz still in control. Still Cruz in control. 40 seconds to go in the period. And now he's getting near fall points. Already up 7-0, which will make this a major now. If he doesn't get the pin. 4 near fall. Takes an 11-0 advantage. 20 seconds to go in the period. Corbin was on his feet, back down to one knee. 5 seconds to go. And Cruz is going to run out of time. 11-0 though, he will take this one and win by major. And now Central leads the duel.
Winner by decision.
14, I think they were double checking on the points were awarded there right at the end. There was not, so it is now 14-11. Central leading on that major decision win for Cruz. And we go up to 139 pounds. The Knights will go first. Lucas Weber, I'm guessing, will be at the scorers table.
139 pounds for the Knights, Lucas Weber.
And Colton Griebel.
And for the Highliners, Colton Griebel.
Weber coming in 18 and 19 on the year. Griebel 36-1. The number 1 ranked wrestler at 139 gets a quick takedown. Near fall points and then some coming. Griebel holding on tight. He's got 4 near fall. 23 seconds into the period. And there's the pin. It'll come at 25 seconds. So Griebel now 37-1. And the Highliners retake the lead, 17-14. As we move up to 145. Jaden Sir coming in 11-12.
And for the Knights, Zachary Nelson.
And Zachary Nelson coming in at 19-14. We'll go here at the 145 mark. Nelson wrestling a couple of weight classes up. He normally goes at 133. Shooting in there was Jaden Sewer. Sewer again coming in 11 and 12 on the year. No points awarded there. On the far side, 40 seconds gone here in the first period. Sewer now gets a takedown and takes a 3-0 lead. Nelson again, 19 and 14, the junior. And there's an escape for Nelson, makes it 3-1. And a quick takedown for Sewer. Jade now goes up 6-1. 29 seconds to go in the period. First period here at 1:45. One other match going on tonight in the EDC, which Valley City is interested in. Devils Lake and West Fargo. Islanders just a half a game behind, or half a match behind West Fargo in the battle for fifth place. Sewer gets the choice. He will defer.
Sir defers.
Nelson will take up.
To begin the second, with Sir leading 6-1.
It is 6-1. Sir leading as we get started for the second period. Islanders 2.5 matches behind Devils Lake. They are 5 and 2 in the EDC right now, and in fourth place. Valley City at 3 and 4. And Nelson still in control. 30 seconds gone here in the period. Sir with 8 pins on the season out of his 12 wins. Also has a tech fall, a couple major decisions. Now near fall points here for Nelson. And spinning through, there's 4 near fall points and then 2-point reversal. So first the near fall points for Nelson made it 6-5, and then a reversal for Sir, and he takes an 8-5 lead. Final minute of the second period. So Sir now in control, and he will have the choice if we get to that third period. Up on his legs, Sir trying to trip him back down. Now he gets him back down to the mat. Ooh, nearly brought him down in a precarious position, and he is going to get a reverse. So there's the reversal for Nelson. He's going to make it 8-7, and I think he is going to get 2 near fall points. He'll take a 9-8 lead with 13 seconds to go. They're off the mat here in the second period. So 4-point move there by Nelson with a reversal in the near fall. And takes a 9-8 advantage with 13 seconds remaining in the second period. Zach Nelson quickly breaks down Sir. And that is going to take care of this period with Nelson leading at 9-8. It's Sir's decision. He'll take neutral. So we start the final 2 minutes. Zachary Nelson leading 9-8 here, 145 pounds. Over Jaden Sir. They locked up forehead to forehead. top of the V in Valley City and VC on the mat. And down to his knees. So we're trying to gain control, still neutral. No one has control as of yet. 40 seconds gone here in the third period. And now three-point takedown for Nelson. Takes a 12-8 lead. There's the starting to count and the pin. 4:53 for the pin.
Winner by fall for the Knights, Zach Nelson.
And that now makes it a 20-17 lead for the Knights as they get the fall here at 1:45.
At 152 pounds,
Now we go to 152.
Michael Norman.
Michael Norman for the Knights. And Hunter Undum for Valley City. Undum at 2-9. The sophomore. Norman, the senior, 23-12. Here at 152. And Undum he has won 2 out of his last 3 matches after starting the year at 0-8. He's picked up a couple of wins in his last 3 matches. And there's a takedown for Norman to take a 3-0 lead. 40 seconds gone here in period number 1 at 152 pounds. 20-17, Knights with the 3-point lead. Norman still in control. Undum holds on to that leg. Norman looked like he was going to try front cradle, and Undum spins out and trying to run away, but Norman was able to hold on to him, and then Norman went right into a half. And now he's thinking cradle is Michael Norman, still in control. Well, that was a flurry there that Undum nearly got out of it and then nearly found himself on his back. 19 seconds to go in the period. Still holding to that 3-0 lead is Norman. Final seconds, first period. And we're going to head into the second period with Norman leading 3-0. Undum will take neutral.
Undum chooses neutral to begin the second with Norman leading 3-0.
As we start the second period with Norman leading it 3-0. And quick takedown for Norman to take a 6-0 lead. Undum working on his belly. He's got his one arm free. Norman still in control and flipped him over, and if one more roll, Undum would have had himself a reversal, but now near fall points for Norman. Coach Gums and Coach Larson giving him instructions. And there is a reversal for, so they did give 3 near fall points to make it 9-0, and then the reversal now 9-2, or 10-2, pardon me. They did 4 near fall points for Norman. It's now 10-2, Norman leading. 50 seconds to go, second period, with Undum in control. Both wrestlers back on their feet. Undum brings him back down on the near side of the mat. 39 seconds. Undum trailing it 10-2. Final half minute of the second period. And now Norman's got the reversal. Goes up 12-2. 10 seconds to go in the period. And Norman gets him over. Now on his side. Now he's got near fall coming. 2 seconds, 1. And that is the end of the period. You'll get 4 near fall. And take a 16-2 lead into the third period.
Norman chooses top to begin the third.
And Norman will be up, leading 16-2 as we start the final period. I can see him trying to escape and maybe a quick takedown and end this on a tech fall with 1:54 to go. 20-17, Central leading it. We're at 152 pounds. Essentially the second half of this duel. No counting as of yet. Now Norman, he is going to get the count. 90 seconds to go, and try to pick up the extra point with the fall instead of the tech fall. And there is 4 near fall points, and that will do it. 20-2, the final.
Michael Norman.
So Norman winning by tech fall makes it a 25-17 lead for Central.
At 160
now we go up to 160. And Tyson Claybo will come out for Valley City, the sophomore.
And for the Knights, Landon Petron.
And it'll be Landon Petron, the junior, 26-12. Against Claybo, the sophomore, 14-18. Here at 160. And this our ninth match. There's a takedown for Petron. Takes a 3-0 lead. Our ninth match here in this duel. Oh, they're putting the points in, putting the tech fall points on the scoreboard yet. Now they do. 25-17, Grand Forks Central leading. And they won't waste time after the conclusion of this one. Central Cass waiting in the wings. And they will take on Valley City. Already through their warm-up. So we'll get right into that second match. And there's a pin by Petron at 112. So Petron will pick up the fall to make it a 31-17 Central lead as we go up to 170. As we go to 172. Leighton Hendrickson will come out for Valley City. Aiden Hinsey, the sophomore, 27-16 for the Knights. Hendrickson, the ninth grader, 6-14 for Valley City. And neither wrestler is ranked. Now they go get back on their feet on the middle far side of the circle. Now they're getting working towards back. Ankle pick there and quick takedown for Hendrickson. Leighton picks up the takedown, leads 3-0. And now an escape for Hinsey. 3-1 Leighton. 1 minute to go, first period. Here, 172 pounds. Leighton leading at 3-1. Hinsey on that far side. Going to run out of mat. And there is takedown for Hinsey as they get off the mat. Hinsey takes a 4-3 lead. Final 30 seconds, and we have an injury timeout. So 31-17, Grand Forks Central is leading Valley City in the duel. And it is 4-3, Hinsey leading Leighton Hendrickson here at 172 pounds. Coach Larson, Coach Hansen, over chatting with Hendrickson. And there was some blood on the mat, so we're going to have ourselves a blood timeout. Make sure there's blood off both wrestlers on the bloody nose that Leighton had. And it looked like Doc Mitzel is working on Leighton. And then we'll get back here after this injury timeout. At 172 pounds, here comes Leighton, trailing 4-3. Hinsey in control. And we come out of the injury timeout, final 30 seconds of the first period. Hinsey still in control. Leighton back down on his hip. 10 seconds to go in the period. Now they're looking to get into the. Looking, he was going to try a cradle, but ran out of time. Hinsey is going to defer. Leighton is going to take neutral.
Hendrickson chooses neutral, begin the second.
With Hinsey leading at 4-3 as we start the second period here at 172. Should have a good match at 189 with Torgerson and Muskie. And Hendrickson was about ready to go for a throw, and not only got out of the circle, but they almost ran out of mat onto the wood floor. And injury timeout here as the cotton ball that was keeping the bloody nose from continuing came out. 1:44 remaining here in the second period. And we're at neutral. Hendrickson and Hinsey pushing and shoving. Now Hinsey was shooting in for the single, couldn't get there. Now wraps up in the headlock. 30 seconds gone, second period. Hinsey clinging to a 4-3 lead. Wanted to go front cradle, and still no control for Hinsey. Still nothing, and off the mat they go. Now they are going to give 3 points for the takedown for Hinsey. Make it 7-3. Hinsey is sophomore, again 27-16 on the year. Hendrickson, the freshman, 6-14. Hendrickson also excels at football and baseball for the Highliners. Hinsey trying to work it around here off the chicken wing, and now let's go and redo. And now he's going to get himself near fall. No counting start. Nope, no counting yet. Now they're going to start the count. And he's got 4 near fall. 30 seconds to go in the period. Leading 7-3 is Hinsey. He's got 4 near fall coming to him. Referee gives it to him. There's the pin with 18 seconds to go in the period. So Hinsey winning by fall. And that makes it a 37-17 advantage. That pin will come at 342. Now we go up to 189. Ryer Muskie for Valley City. 27-6. The junior. And no one has come out yet for Grand Forks Central. I think they were trying to make a decision on who they were going to send out. They introduced Logan Voorhees.
And for the next, Logan Voorhees.
It will be Logan Voorhees, 24-10. He's a junior against Muskie, 27-6, the junior. And at 189 pounds, the duel has now been clinched by Central. There's the front cradle by Muskie. And takes a 3-0 lead. .23 seconds gone here in the period. So the Knights again have already clinched the duel with that pin at 172. Lead 37-17 here at 189. As we approach the 1 minute mark left to go here in this first period with Ryer Muskie leading at 3-0. Ryer trying to walk around Voorhees. And now he's got near fall points. He's got 4. 50 seconds to go. Now he sits out, puts a little pressure on the arms. 37 seconds to period. Coach comes trying to catch his attention, does. The eyes meet, he gives him some instruction. Muskie coming in, ranked number 5 at 189. At 27-6. He's got 4 near fall coming to him, waiting for the pin, and there it comes with 7 seconds to go in the period. So 153. Muskie gets the win. He's now 28-6. And it's now 37-23. And we move up to 2:15. Dylan Hunt, the senior. And Eli Fisher. Eli Fisher, the sophomore, 22-12. Hunt, the senior, 16-9. Working here at 2:15. Coming off a third-place finish at the Storehog last weekend. The weekend after last, not 2 days ago, but 10 days ago. And shoots in on the single. You're on Fisher, but then they both get back to the neutral position. Get another duel to follow. And Fisher with the takedown. Take a 3-0 lead. Central Cass waiting in the wings. Will take on the Highliners at the conclusion of this one. Now Fisher is going to have himself near fall points. At least 4. 43 seconds to go in the period. And now Hunt rolls through it. 4 near fall. Take a 7-0 lead. Fisher still in control. They're going to go for a throw. Now Hunt's got him, and Hunt gets a reversal. Hunt off the reversal. And the pin. Trailing 7-0. Owen Hunt comes back and gets him at 1:38. And Hunt picks up the win. He's now 17-9. That makes it 29-37. And now Owen Hunt at 27-15. And Ryder McNally, the junior, at 10-20. Owen, the freshman, 27-15. And has gone leaps and bounds in his 2 years here. A quick throw takedown for Hunt. Takes a 3-0 lead. Again, Ryder McNally at 10-20. The junior. "30 seconds gone in the period. And now McNally with the escape makes it a 3-1 advantage for Hunt. Owen goes for the throw. And McNally, Owen almost threw himself into a precarious situation. And there, Hunt comes back and gets the takedown. Leads it 6-1. Final minute, first period. Owen Hunt, signature wins this year, of course, against, at the time, number 3 ranked Amari Williams at the holiday tournament here in Valley City back in December. Comes in ranked 8th in the state at 285, and he's got the pin. 1 minute, 30 seconds for the fall. And that'll make the final 37-35. So Central wins it. Valley City will fall to 3-5 in the EDC, 5-8 overall. The Knights improved to 7-2 in the EDC, 16-5 overall. And that also will essentially knock the Highliners out of a shot at that number 4 spot and a berth in the state duel. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. We've got another matchup, Central Cass and Valley City, coming up. This is Highliner Wrestling from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. As we head down to the floor, we have a presentation with a couple of young ladies I mentioned earlier in the evening. Let's head down to the mat and a presentation for Miley Christensen and Deegan Kirschman.
10 to 14 girls with 100 wins. Total. That's it. 2 are standing in this gym right in front of us, and they wrestle for the Highlanders. In the 2021-2022 wrestling season, two girls from Barnes County North High School began their high school wrestling career together, with many of their matches happening in duels versus boys. Many of you know or remember that not only were these two girls often put in to wrestle versus boys in duels, but often they were put in to wrestle the opposing team's best boy as part of the strategy for our boys team to win the duel. They both did it with pride and toughness and never once backed down or said they didn't want to. They were willing to do what was best for the team. Fast forward to 3 years later to Saturday, February 1st, at the Belle of the Brawl tournament at Central Cass High School. They came together in the sport from the same co-op school, from the same class, so it's only fitting that on that day, Miley Christensen and Deegan Kirschman both hit the milestone of 100 career wins in wrestling within just minutes of each other. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a great big hand to Valley City Highlanders' first two girls in history to reach 100 career wins. Miley Christensen and Deegan Kirschman. Congratulations, ladies. Job well done.
Miley Christensen and Deegan Kirschman again, both picking up win number 100 this past weekend at the Belle of the Brawl in Castleton. And we'll have both those young ladies on Coach's Corner coming up on Thursday morning at 7:30. So you can join us as we talk to those two who, the PA announcer said there's 14 girls in the state of North Dakota that have 100 wins in their wrestling careers. And two of them are Highlanders, and Deegan Kirschman and Miley Christensen out of Barnes County North. And they both came in at the same time 4 years ago. And, of course, at the time, the Highlanders did not have a full girls team. So a lot of the matches, they were wrestling for the boys and wrestling against the boys. Christensen, of course, a couple of years back, won the state championship at 142, the first girls state champion in Highliner history. Earlier this year, in their first duel as a team, the Highliner girls defeated Devils Lake 36-24, the first ever duel for the Highliner girls team, and picking up a win on the road against the Firebirds. And I think we're going to see those two do some amazing things, not only in the next month when they get into regional and state competition, but of course next year when they hit their senior year. So congratulations to Deegan Kirschman and Miley Christensen. And again, both those young ladies will be joining us on Coach's Corner Thursday morning here on the Highliner Activity Network at 7:30. We'll step aside. We've got another duel coming up, Valley City and Central Cass. That'll be getting started here in about 15 minutes, and then we'll get into our second duel tonight. This is Highliner Wrestling on the Highliner Activity Network. Bob McDonald back with you here at the Hack as we are getting ready for our second match tonight. Valley City and Central Cass. Let's head down to the mat for the introductions.
At 107 pounds for the Squirrels will be Derek Jorson. And for the Highlanders, Simon Trapp. At 114 pounds for the Squirrels will be John Call. For the Highlanders, Carter Coughlin. At 121 pounds for the Squirrels will be Gallagher Wheeler. For the Highlanders, Chase Coughlin. At 127 pounds for the Squirrels, Jacob Erbach. And for the Highlanders, Callum Hansen. At 133 pounds for the Squirrels, Ben Quickschreiber. And for the Highlanders, Quincy Corbin. At 139 pounds for the Squirrels, Grady Link. And for your Highlanders, Colton Grebo. 145 pounds for the Squirrels will be Hunter Parisian. And for the Highlanders, Jaden Sir. At 152 for the Squirrels, Aiden Thubel. And for the Highlanders, Hunter Undum. At 160 pounds, the Squirrels will be open. And for the Highlanders, Tyson Labo. At 172 pounds for the Squirrels, Caden Graber. And for your Highlanders, Leighton Hendrickson. At 189 pounds for the Squirrels, Briley Maher. And for your Highlanders, Ryan Muskie. At 215 pounds for the Squirrels, McCoy Ferguson. And for your Highlanders, Dylan Hunt. And at heavyweight for the Squirrels, Jennings Cooney. And for the Highlanders, Owen Hunt. Your official for this time will be Mr. Scott Braun.
Well, there are the starters, if you will, Valley City and Central Cass. Central Cass coming in 3-4 in the EDC and 3-5 overall. Highlanders now 3-5 in the EDC, 5-8 overall after their 37-35 loss to Grand Forks Central in the previous duel. So we're going to start out at 107. Simon Trapp announced for the Highlanders. And Simon, he won 16-0.
At 107 pounds for your Highlanders,
in the match against Connor Walken. And Derek Jorson for the Squirrels. Jorson coming in ranked 4th in the state at 107 for the Squirrels. Comes in with a record of 37-7 and quickly gets a takedown to take a 3-0 lead on Simon. Here, 107 pounds. As you heard in the announcement, one open weight for the Squirrels. And I'm not sure, I'd have to ask the coaches if there is an open weight when they make the announcements at the beginning. If someone weighed in during the weigh-ins, if maybe someone would be eligible to wrestle at that open weight, and then it wouldn't be open when they get to it. As right now, they're open at 160. Here's Jorson, the sophomore, again 37-7, ranked 4th at 107. Simon Trapp, 19-12 on the year. Just got 2 near fall. After we're done here this evening, we'll recap our matches here tonight and tell you what's coming up in the Highland Activity Network. There's a reversal for Simon. So 2-point reversal. Trap now down 5-2. $20 seconds to go here in the period. And a reversal. Who ran out of mat for Jorson, but he got himself a reversal there on Trap. Simon still in control. Again in the referee's position with 7 seconds to go here in the first period at 107. Simon quickly breaks him down, goes to the sitting out, and that'll end the period. 5-2. And deferring is Trap. Neutral is Jorson. His choice is neutral to start the second period. Derek Jorson. Leads the Squirrels in wins with those 37. He's got a single leg here on Simon. Trap sprawls out of it. And going to go neutral. We get back to the middle of the mat. Other Highlander sports going on tonight. Highlander basketball. They're on the road at Lisbon tonight in a Region 1 game. Still no control here. Final minute, second period. And a whistle. We have potentially dangerous. That match, just that game with Lisbon and Valley City just getting started. Again, that going on down in Lisbon. Highlanders have dropped their last three after getting off to a 6-3 start. There's a takedown by Jorson. Takes an 8-2 lead. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Derek Jorson leading Simon Trap. $20 seconds to go, second period, with 107 pounds. Central Cass right behind the Highlanders in the conference standings at 3-5. Well, 3-4 in actual coming into tonight. Highlanders are now 3-5. So neither team will have a postseason all these years down in the Southeast region for Central Cass. Of course, now moved up to a single lane. 8-2. Jorson leading as we start the third period. Well, no control here. Both laying on their hips. No control. Referee Scott Braun. 1:25 to go in the period. 8-2. Jorson leading Trap. And stalemate. And we get them both up. Well, Trap needs to shoot, and he wanted to. And sprawling out of the attempt, and then quickly going in for the double leg is Jorson. And he's got a tight grip on the double leg now as to let it go. They work to the far side, and there's a takedown for Jorson. Takes an 11-2 lead. And he goes into the half. Now lets it go. 4 near fall points.
4 near fall, Jorson.
and makes it 15-2. And off the mat with 36 seconds to go here in the third period. Jorson leading 15-2 at 107. Carter Coughlin getting ready to go here at 114 against John Call. Front cradle set up here by Jorson. There's a takedown after the escape. And that will do it. 18-3. Jorson will win by tech fall. And it's an early 5-0 advantage for Central Cass. And we go up to 114.
For the Squirrels, John Call. And for the Highliners, Carter Coughlin.
Carter Coughlin and John Call will match up here at 114. Call 25-14 on the year, the junior. Carter, the 7th grader. He came off a win by fall in his central match. He's now 19-11. Call with the early takedown. And now near fall points here for Call. It looks like the officials got 4. Still has not awarded the points as Coughlin gets back on his knees. There's the 4-point near fall. 7-0, Call leading. .30 seconds to go in the period. As Call right at top of trap, pushing on the head. Looks like he has that chicken wing with the left arm. Now lets it go. And that will take care of the first period. 7-0. Actually, they're going to get 3 near fall points there. So it is a 10-0 lead for Call.
Call chooses top to begin the second.
And he will take top to start the period. The second period, leading 10-0. Coughlin 19-11 after the victory in the Grand Forks Central match, winning by fall over Mueller. And that pin came at 4:50 of the match. There starts the count here for Call. And there's the pin at 2:40.
Winner by fall for the Squirrels, John Call.
So Call picking up the win, is 26th of the year. 11-0. Squirrels with the advantage as we move up to 121.
At 121 pounds for the Highliners, Chase Coughlin.
Chase Coughlin coming out.
And for the Squirrels, Gallagher Wheeler.
And it'll be Gallagher Wheeler, the 8th grader, getting a shot here in a varsity match. And off the mat, Coughlin lost 12-3 to Gabe Flores in the central match. He comes in at 24-14. Again, ranked number 4 in the state. Or 7 at 121. Coughlin with the takedown. To take a 3-0 advantage. 1:23 here in the period. For Chase Coughlin, now there's an escape for Wheeler to make it 3-1. Coughlin and Wheeler center of the mat. Coughlin working for the headlock. Shooting on the single was Wheeler. Coughlin gets out of that. Now Chase has got the double. Now he's pushing forward, and they hit the mat, and takedown for Coughlin. It's now 6-1. And off the mat they go. They're going to give 4 near fall. 10-1, Chase leading. As they restart in the referee's position. Chase leading this one now 10-2 with the escape is Wheeler. And then takedown for Coughlin. Goes up 13-2. And that's the score here at the end of period number 1. Coughlin leading at 13-2.
Coughlin defers. Wheeler chooses neutral, winning the second. Coughlin leading 13-2.
And Gallagher Wheeler, the 8th grader. 14-9 on the year. And Chase, the 9th grader. And ran out of mat there, did Chase. 13-2, 20 seconds gone. Here in the second period at 1:21. Chase 24-14 on the year. So 2 up-and-coming young wrestlers here for their respective teams. Coughlin. And now they're still giving control, obviously, to Wheeler. And they're going to go both up. So Jared Larson. Some instructions for Coughlin. As they restart with a 1:09 to go, shoots in on the double. Coughlin picks him, tried to pick him up. Now they're working off, and again, right on the edge of the mat. Almost was head on the wood floor when he takes him down. No points awarded. 1 minute to go, second period. Is Coughlin and Wheeler. Shoots in for the single, does Coughlin. Wheeler going for the headlock, want to go for the throw, and throws himself into a takedown for Coughlin. Chase now up 16-2. Chase Coughlin leading, 24 seconds to go, second period. Looking into that chicken wing, and off the mat they go. So they'll start back to the center of the mat. 12 seconds remaining here in period number 2. 16-2, Chase Coughlin leading over Gallagher Wheeler at 1:21. Wheeler gets to his feet and will get the escape. Makes it 16-3. And that will end the second period. It'll be Chase's choice. He's going to take up.
Coughlin chooses top to hit the third, leading 16-3.
Leading 16-3 as we start the third period. Wheeler to his feet. Chase holding on. And now the hands released. And the escape for Wheeler makes it 16-4. As they hold hands again, holding on to the wrist. Now they cut loose, shooting in. The takedown here for Chase would end it on a tech fall, again off the edge of the mat. There's the whistle. 1:24 remaining. Back to the neutral position, the center of the mat with Chase leading 16-4. 1:20 remaining in the third period. Central Cass leading the duel 11-0. Derek Jorson with a tech fall over Simon Trapp. John Call with the pin over Carter Coughlin. And now Chase trying to end it here with a tech fall. And there he does with the takedown for 3. And immediately near fall points. It is 19-4. They still give him an opportunity to get the pin. And they will give him another, I think they did give him some more near fall points, but it will be 19-4. Will be the final tech fall here. It's now 11-5 as we move up to 127. We'll see who the Jacob Urbach possibly. It is Urbach. So Jacob Urbach will come out here at 127. And Callan Hansen for the Highliners. As they work the center. And a takedown for Hansen. So Callan with a quick 3-0 lead over Jacob Urbach, pardon me. Urbach coming into this match with an 8-9 record. And he is a 9th grader. And escape there for Urbach. Makes it 3-1. Hansen lost by fall against Reese Satadrovich of Central. He comes in 9-11. Still no points. As it looked like Hansen had control. 55 seconds to go. First period. Callan leads 3-1. And there's a takedown for Hansen. They take a 6-1 lead. And Urbach spins around against the reversal. Makes it 6-3. Urbach in control right now with Hansen. 24 seconds to go in the first period. Hansen leading at 6-3 at 127 pounds. Central Cass leading 11-5. Trying to hook up the cradle there was Urbach and runs out of time. Urbach with 5 pins this year out of his 8 wins. Hansen leads 6-3. As we start the second period. .150 remaining. Here in period number 2. Hansen on top, 6-3, but right now in control is Jacob Urbach. Urbach putting pressure down on that head as he tried to walk it around. Sitting out is Hansen. Now Callan. A little front cradle thought about there by Urbach. And he gets back around and regains control. 1:14 to go in the period. Still no scoring in this second period. Hansen holding on to that 6-3 advantage. And he gets up on his haunches. Trying to hook the leg is Erbach. Final minute of the second period. Going through the crossface. Now Erbach trying to get his hand out of there as Hansen holding on to his Erbach's right hand. 37 seconds to go. And warning for stalling. 25 seconds in the period. I think that warning was on Callan. Nine seconds to go. Well, nothing is going to happen here in the second period. And it's going to still be Hansen leading 6-3 as we head into the final period. Erbach taking down with Hansen on top, 6-3 as we start the third period. Callan quickly breaks him down. Coach comes on the edge of the mat, shouting instructions to the seventh grader. 9-11 on the season. In his first year of varsity, junior varsity wrestling here for Valley City. And the other wrestler, Jacob Erbach, he's a ninth grader, wrestles JV. Minute 20 remaining in the period. Hansen, he's got that chicken wing and breaks him back down as Erbach was getting to his feet. As we approach 1 minute remaining here in this final period, Hansen leading 6-3. They've already had one warning for stalling. That came in his second period. Referee Scott Brown saying something to the competitors. 40 seconds to go. Stalemate. To the middle of the mat we go with Hansen still in control, leading 6-3. Not had any scoring since a reversal by Erbach in that first period. We got 38 seconds to go in the third. Quickly sat out. And then Hansen got him back down on his belly. Final half minute. Callan trying to get to that 10-win plateau in his first year of varsity wrestling. One duel and the left to go in the regular season. And then the EDC or East Region individual tournament. 10 seconds. The referee again says something to the wrestlers. And Callan Hansen is going to hold on for a 6-3 win. So Hansen picks up the win. They go to 10-11 on the year. Now makes it now 11-8 Central Cass as we head up to 133. And we'll see if they send out Corbin. So it is going to be Quincy Corbin. And they're going to send out Ben Quitschreiber. 11-24 in the year. He's a freshman. Corbin, 12-15. He's a senior. Shooting in for the double was Quitschreiber, and just like that, Corbin gets the takedown to take a 3-0 lead. And Quitschreiber at 11-24. Corbin, the senior, one of the 4 seniors honored here tonight for Valley City on senior night. Along with Dylan Hunt, Billy Hughes, and Colton Griebel. As we approach a minute remaining here in the first period. 3-0 advantage to Quincy Corbin. Final minute. And getting his head out and getting the reversal there is Quinn Schreiber. And it makes it now 3-2. .42 seconds here in the period. Ben Quitschreiber with 7 pins in his 11 wins. I said 10, but he's got 11 wins this year. Or no, I was right. He had 11. He's 11-24. He's got 7 falls in those 11 wins. And he's got the cradle here, and they rolled right through it. And now he's going to get near fall points. 10 seconds to go in the period. Off the cradle, Quint Schreiber. He's got 4 near fall points. And that is going to end the period. So 4 near fall points makes it 6-3 Quint Schreiber. And deferring will be Corbin. And Quint Schreiber is going to take up as we start the period. Number 2 here at 133. And looking at matchups between Central Cass wrestlers and Valley City, not many in the upper ages, some middle school matchups throughout the season. 6-3, Quint Schreiber leading, 90 seconds left here in the second period. Corbin on his knees, trying to get that head on. I don't think call stalemate. Minute 10 to go here in this second period. 6-3, Quint Schreiber leading. Goes off the crossface. Arching his back and trying to spin out of it there is Corbin. And he's gonna and get the reversal. 6. There was near fall points first and then the reversal. So it's now 8-5. 8-5, Quint Schreiber leading. 37 seconds to go, second period. And now Corbin in control. He works back around behind Quint Schreiber. 20 seconds to go in the period. Corbin still has control. If we get to a third period, he'll get the choice. And now a reversal by Quint Schreiber to go up 10-5, and that's going to end the second period with Quint Schreiber leading 10-5. It'll be Corbin's choice, and they're going to go neutral as we start the third period. Working the middle of the mat. Ooh, Corbin was going to go for a throw and got off balance and went down. Got lucky he didn't get caught on his back. Quint Schreiber has the leg. And Quint Schreiber from his knees. Trying to roll out on Corbin. Minute and a half to go here, third period. Still no control for either wrestler. And now 2 points for Quint Schreiber. Or a 2-point reversal, or the 3-point takedown. It was a takedown. 13-5, Quint Schreiber leading. And he was a little high there, almost rolled himself. 1 minute to go, third period. Ben Quitschreiber leading Quincy Corbin 13-5. Still Quitschreiber in control. 40 seconds to go. Quitschreiber has him on his side. Can't seem to get him turned with 23 seconds to go in the period. And a stalemate. Back to the center they go. Quitschreiber leading the match 13-5. 19 seconds to go in the period. Central Cass leads the duel 11-5. Back on his knees and rolling. Oof. He's trying to roll through it and couldn't. Was Corbin. And that is going to end the period and the match. 13-5 the final. The victory for Ben Quitschreiber.
Ben Quitschreiber.
And picks up the major decision, 15-8. So as we go up to 139.
At 139 pounds.
Colton Griebel for the Highliners. And
the Highlanders are also open.
Official talking at the scores table. Colton Griebel was announced. Grady Link announced at 139. I think they're double checking on the scoring.
At 145. For the Highliners, Colton Griebel.
So Colton Griebel.
And for the Squirrels, Grady Link.
Grady Link coming in 5-17. Grady is a senior. Griebel, the senior, coming in 37-1. Got a pin in the match again in the Grand Forks Central duel, and took care of business in 25 seconds. And there's a quick takedown for Griebel. Whereas Colton, as we talked about, is moving up the wins chart, number 2 all-time for the Highliners, and he's going to get himself another pin here, and that comes again 25 seconds in. That makes it a one-point match, a one-point duel now, 15-14. As we go to 145, Jaden Sir.
At 152 pounds for the Squirrels, Hunter Parisian.
Actually, 139, I'll take that back. 139, they go both open. So that was a 145 match.
Jaden Sir.
So now 152, Jaden Sir. So they both declared open at 139. And they go here to 152. Aiden Thummel for Central Cass. And Jaden Seward, Thummel 15-25, the sophomore. Seward, he got a pin, or was pinned, pardon me, against Zach Nelson. And comes in 11-13. It's at 152 pounds. And both back up on their feet, no points awarded. As we approach a minute remaining here in the period. We're at 152. And Central Cass also declared open in the starting lineups at 160. And we'll see if they're going to move some folks around and try to fill 160. Adrian Aarons normally in that spot on the varsity. Working the center mat. 90 seconds gone here in the first period. No score. And Seward with the single leg. Hunter Undum was announced at 152. We'll see if they move him up to 160. Or if Tyson Clable stays there. There's a takedown for Sewer. Takes a 3-0 lead. 10 seconds to go in the period. And that's going to take care of the first period. With Sewer leading at 3-0. And deferring is Thummel. And neutral for Sur. So Jaden will take the neutral position as we start the second period. Leading at 3-0. Central Cass leads the duel 15-14. And a whistle. I think we got bloody nose. And or just hit in the nose. Actually, no blood, just got inadvertent hit in the nose. .137 remaining. Single leg, Thummel. Stands up, going through the throw there was Sur. And now the two are locked arms. Now they're back both on their feet again. Shooting in on the single and going for the leg there was Thummel. And he is going to get the takedown. Ties it at 3-3. Still 3-3 with 40 seconds to go in the period. Thummel with 15 wins, 3 pins this year. Not much activity here, still 3-3 your score. Final seconds here in period number 2 between Thummel and Jaden Sur, 152. Whistle brings the end of the period. Pardon me, this is Hunter Parisian against Sur. Parisian, 13-12 on the year. So moving some things around here as we're tied 3-3, starting that third period. No control yet. And now Parisian got the takedown to go up 6-3, and then the reversal by Sur to make it 6-5. So Jaden now in control. Trailing by 1, 6-5, 1:15 to go third period. Trying for the tilt there and didn't really have the positioning for it. Now he's going to try it again. And holding on to it. Still no near fall points. Still nothing. So got that chicken wing hooked. Now he's going to try to work him around. Don't get too high there, Jaden. He still has control, though Parisian getting close to either a reversal or an escape. With 40 seconds to go, it's 8-6-5. Parisian now gets the reversal to go up 8-5. And now Sur needs himself a reversal and a takedown. And some near fall. He needs a big move here if he's going to pull this one out with 20 seconds remaining. Trailing 8-5. 15 seconds to go. Thinking about the front cradle was Parisian. And they're on the far edge of the mat. He's not going to have time to really hook anything up. but he will win it. 8-5 does Hunter Parisian. 18-14 now. The Squirrels lead by 4 as we go up to 160. And Tyson Clabo coming out for the Highliners.
At 160 pounds for the Squirrels, Aiden Thummel.
And Aiden Thummel now will come out here for the Squirrels. As we mentioned before, thinking he was wrestling. Thummel, 15-25. Clabo, who lost to Landon Petron against Central. He comes in 14-19. And this is the 160 pounds. So Central Cass leading the duel 18-14. Aiden Thummel, 15-25. Sophomore. Clabo, sophomore at 14-18. Actually 14-19. And there's a takedown for Clabo. Takes a 3-0 lead. $1:15 to go first period. Clabo on top, 3-0 here at 160. Tyson still in control, both on their feet. On the far edge of the mat. 50 seconds to go. Stalling. Warning on Clabo. So they get in the referee's position with 48 seconds remaining in this first period. It is 3-0. Tyson Clabo with the lead. Clabo picks him up, trying to get him down to the mat, does, but Thummel stayed in his quad pod position. Now gets on his legs. Holding onto the ankle is Clabo. Got him back to the mat and regains control. 10 seconds to go here in the first period. So Clabo will lead 3-0 after the first. Hummel will take down as Clabo deferred. So we start this second period. Clabo leading 3-0. Quick sit out there by Thummel. Gets to his feet. Clabo brings him back down to the mat. And regains the control. No counting yet. Coach Gums trying to, there, now they'll start the count. Coach Gums trying to tell Clabo if we can get work around. Clabo on his belly. I think he's going to have 3, possibly 4 near falls coming. Minute 15 to go in the period. Clabo leading 3-0, now leading 7-0 as he gets 4 near fall. And then a reversal by Thummel makes it 7-2. So 7-2, Clabo leads. With 42 seconds remaining here in the period. Thummel still in control. Referee Brown says something to Clabo. And Clabo's already been warned for stalling. 18 seconds to go in the second period. And not much going on as he almost putting pressure on the back of the head of Claybo. 5 seconds to go. And that's the way the second period is going to end, with Claybo leading 7-2. Claybo's choice, neutral. So as we start the final period, Claybo leading 7-2. Here at 160 pounds. And there's a takedown for Claybo. Goes back up by 8, 10-2. Clasping. And the whistle, clasping called. 1 point for Thummel on the penalty. Makes it 10-3. 90 seconds to go in the third period. Tyson Claybo leading. Aiden Thummel 10-3, now 10-4 after the escape. Going in on this double there is Thummel. With 1:10 remaining. And a whistle. Both neutral as we restart with 1:05 to go third period. 10-4, Tyson Claybo leading. Trying to pick up win number 15 on the year. Comes into this match 14-19. And 3-point takedown for Claybo. 13-4 Tyson. And now a major decision. And stalemate. Coach Scott Braun, or referee Scott Braun. 30 seconds to go. Claybo leading 13-4. And oh boy, there's a reversal by Thummel. It's now 13-6. Back to regular decision with 18 seconds to go. But now he's going to get near. Nope, they were going to start he did start one count, but he said nope. Still perpendicular to the mat. 7 seconds to go. Thummel trying to get him a combination and cannot. Your final, 13-6. Tyson Claybo picks up the win and draws the Highliners within 1, 17-18, as we go up to 172. Leighton Hendrickson was announced in the starters for Valley City. Caden Graber for Central Cass. And it will be Graber coming out here for the Squirrels. And Leighton Hendrickson for Valley City. Hendrickson coming out, 6-15 on the year, the freshman. Graber, the senior, 27-19. And Graber with a quick takedown to take a 3-0 lead. Half minute here in the first period. And just like that, Graber almost trying to think of the half, trying to get that half hook. Still perpendicular to the mat. Now rolls. Leighton rolled through it, so no points awarded. Now they're going to give him near fall points. They look like they were. 59 seconds to go in the first period. There's the count. Graber with 14 pins out of his 27 wins this year. And he's closing in on number 15. He's got 4 near fall points coming. 38 seconds to go in the first. As he holds that a little bit tighter. 24 seconds. Graber, the senior. Hendrickson, the freshman for Valley City. 10 seconds to go. It's at least 7-0 with the near fall points awarded. And that will end the period. Look out. So 4 near fall points and a 1-point escape. So a near fall point for Graber and then a 1-point escape for Hendrickson makes it 7-1 as we head into the second period. And we're going to go neutral to start the period. Shooting in on the throw. There's Hendrickson and quickly gets him on his back and gets the takedown. Hendrickson down 7-4. 15 seconds into the period. Quickly will get near fall points and now is reversed. So it's now 9-8. Graber back out in front after the reversal, and now he's going to get near fall points. 90 seconds remaining in the second period, and there's the pin. Hendrickson got a quick takedown and near fall, and then a reversal by Graber, and he'll pick up the pin at 2:34. That makes a team score now 24-17 in favor of the Squirrels. Now Ryer Muskie will come out at 189. It'll be Briar Maher for the Squirrels, the freshman. Briley, not Briar, but Briley Maher. Ryer Muskie, the junior, 28-6 on the year. And ranked 5th at 189. There's a takedown for Muskie. Maher, the freshman, 7-11. And there's a quick near fall coming up here for Muskie. 40 seconds into the period. Ryder is going to get 4 near fall. Goes up 7-0. I was thinking about that same move that just got him the near fall points. And now he is going to wait. Now he regains control here. 50 seconds in the period. Muskie would like nothing more than to try to get that pin here. With 35 seconds to go in the period, leading 7-0. And now Muskie gonna get the count, get near fall. 15 seconds in the period. 10 seconds. He's got 4 points rewarded. And that makes it 11-0. Muskie leading, heading into the second period. Aaron Larson tells Muskie to start the period up top as we start the second period. There's the throw. There's the back points coming up and the quick pin. 6 seconds into the period. The fall coming at 2:06. And Muskie pulls the Highliners back to within 1 again at 24-23. As we head to 2:15. So this duel is going to come down quite possibly to the heavyweights.
For the Squirrels, McCoy Ferguson. And for the
McCoy Ferguson will come out here for the Squirrels. Ferguson, it's 14-19, the junior. Hunt, the senior, 17-9. After coming up with a pin, and there's takedown for Hunt to take a 3-0 lead. Hunt pinned Eli Fisher in minute 38 in the central match. Now takes the early 3-0 lead here. And he's going to work around. He's got near fall coming. Dillon tightening on that grip with 4 near fall points. Minute to go in the period. And he's going to get the 4 near fall to take a 7-0 lead. And then Ferguson gets the reversal, make it 7-2. 45 seconds to go. And Hunt was going to try to sit out, didn't have enough time. Matt March, junior varsity, junior high coach, assistant coach here for the varsity. Edge of the mat yelling out instructions to the senior. As we start, 40 seconds to go in the period. We're in period number 1. Dillon Hunt leading at 7-2. Did have a good matchup, too, in heavyweight. And again, this duel is going to come down to the last 2. The Hunt brothers, the reigning wrestlers of the week for Highliner Wrestling. Both coming off third-place finishes at the Storehawk. Final 5 seconds here, clock ticking down in this first period. And Hunt's going to lead 7-2 going into the second. Ferguson defers. Hunt go up, or actually decided to go up, not to defer. So he'll take the up position to start the second period. Hunt immediately gets to his feet and gets the escape. 8-2, Highliners up. More specifically, Dillon Hunt leading, 8-2. Here at 2:15. And, going in for the takedown, and they rolled off. Neither wrestler got any points there. That was a dangerous roll. And now front cradle here by Hunt, and he's got the front cradle. He'll get the point takedown. He's got near fall points coming, leading at 11-2. There's the pin. At 2:44. So Hunt gives the Highliners a 29-24 lead. And now Owen Hunt will come out. And Jennings Cooney will come out here for the Squirrels. Junie, 12-19, the junior. And the freshman, Hunt, 28-15. 29-24, anything but a pin. And the Highliners would get this duel while the major tech fall would tie it. But you want to go out with a win. Or the ties, I don't know if the rules have changed, but they go by criteria to see who would actually get the win. Number of pins that usually is the telling tale. They're off the mat, both starting up. And so far, the Highliners leading 3-1 in the pin department. So if Owen Hunt does not end up getting pinned, Highliners should get this duel. Minute remaining, scoreless here at 2:85. 29-24, Highliners lead the duel. This is Jennings Cooney against Owen Hunt. Again, a lot of matchups with C Central Cass wrestlers and Highliner wrestlers, except in the lower weights and middle school tournaments. Off the mat, over by Matt. Matt Marsh. So we restart at the neutral position. 30 seconds to go, first period. Still no scoring between these two heavyweights. Hunt wants to go for the throw. As he's trying to get under the arms and straighten him out so he can throw him. Of course, they're way off the mat right now, and they're going to be off the mat and whistle. So back to the middle we go with 5 seconds to go in the first period. And that's going to do it for the first period. No scoring in our first 2 minutes. Hunt will defer. And up, says Cooney. So as we start the second period, 0-0. Hunt gets to his base. On his feet. Trying to unlock the hands. Holding on. There's Cooney. There's the escape for Hunt. Takes a 1-0 lead. 17 seconds into the second period. Gonna go for a throw, and that didn't pan out. He's trying to shuck Cooney to the side. Hunt again trying to throw the head down. Cooney holding on to the wrists. Hunt now in kind. Minute 14 to go in the second period. Coming at the conclusion to this one, I'll let you know what's on the horizon here on the Highliner Activity Network. Glad you could join us tonight for Highliner Wrestling. Again, not much here in the middle of the mat with our two heavyweights. 47 seconds to go. Off the mat they go. We'll move back to the middle. .42 seconds. I think when they hook up like that up top, sometimes you hear, I think Kirk Olson called that like an 8th grade dance. Again, they are locked up ear to ear, forehead to forehead. Pushing and pulling. And down, a little off balance is Owen going with the ankle pick. And look out, Owen. 9 seconds to go in the second period. Still no control for either wrestler. Hunt getting close to getting a takedown. And that's going to do it for the period. So we go into the third period with Owen Hunt leading 1-0. And he wants neutral. So as we head to the third period, neutral position for the two heavyweights. A win for Hunt. The Highlanders win the duel. Anything but a pin for Cooney, and the Highlanders would win the duel. But I think Owen would love to get himself a 6-pointer here. He's trying to shuck him in, trying to go for the throw, gets the underarm, pushes him back, gets him to the mat, and there's a takedown, and near fall points coming for Hunt. 1:25 to go in the period. He's got at least 4 near fall, leading it 4-0. The freshman trying to end it strong, and we've got a whistle. 4 near fall points for Hunt. Takes an 8-0 lead with 1:13 to go in the period. And Owen, of course, leading. He's going to let him escape. Makes it 8-1. Cooney will get the escape. Owen wants to start in the neutral position. 8-1, Highliners. 9th grader Owen Hunt leading. trying to pick up win number 29 on the season. "54 seconds. So barring a tremendous turn of events, it looks like the Highlanders are going to pick up this duel victory. Again, the two locked up. Headgear to headgear, forehead to forehead. As we hit the final 30 seconds of the third period. Hunt just trying to ride this one out, leading at 8-1. And he was going to go for the throw, wasn't there. 19 seconds to go. Cooney, I think, starting to get a little exhausted. 7 seconds to go. And Hunt gets the throw, gets a takedown, and that'll do it. So he will get the 3-point takedown to make it 11-1, make it a major decision. And the Highlanders will win the duel 33-24. And they split their duels tonight. They go to finish are now 4-5 in the EDC and 6-8 on the year. And Grand Forks Central will fall to 3-6 overall and 3-5 in the EDC. We'll take a minute here, take a break, come back, and wrap things up, recap what happened here in tonight's duels. We'll have that when we return. This is Highliner Wrestling from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Let's recap what happened here this evening. Valley City splitting their duel here tonight. They're two with Grand Forks Central and Central Cass. To look at the Grand Forks Central match, Simon Trapp winning by Tech Fall 16-0 over Connor Workin to make it 5-0. Carter Coughlin over Cyrus Mueller by Fall at 4:45. Highlanders up 11-0. Gabe Flores, he won by major decision over Chase Coughlin 12-3. Making it 11-4. Reese Sapratovich of Central over Callan Hansen by Fall at 3:25. Made it 11-10 Highlanders. Caesar Cruz over Quincy Corbin by major decision 11-0. And it was 14-11 in favor of the Knights. Colton Grable winning by Fall in 30 seconds over Lucas Weber. Valley City up 17-14. Zach Nelson defeated Jaden Sewer by Fall, making it a 20-17 advantage for the Knights. Michael Norman winning by Tech Fall over Hunter Undum, 20-2. That made it 25-17 Knights. Landon Petrin with a fall over Tyson Clabo. That made it 31-17. Aiden Hinsley of Grand Forks Central defeated Leighton Hendrickson by Fall. That made it a 37-17 advantage. And then the Highlanders got 3 pins to wrap things up. Ryer Muskie in 152, Dylan Hunt in 142, and Owen Hunt in 131 to make the final 35-37. The 37-35 Highlanders fall. And then the match just completed. Simon Trapp winning by Tech Fall. Let's get to the right one here. There we go. As in that opening match, it was Connor Weber, or Simon Trapp in the opening. There we go. Derek Jorson, now we got the right page, winning by Tech Fall 18-3 over Trapp to make it a 5-0 advantage. Then John Call winning by Fall over Carter Coughlin to make it 11-0. Chase Coughlin winning a major Tech Fall 19-4 over Gallagher Wheeler, make it 11-5. Callan Hansen held on for a 6-3 win. All the points scored in the first period to defeat Jacob Urbach. That made 11-8 Highliners, trailing by 3. Ben Quitschreiber with a 13-5 win over Quincy Corbin at 133. That made it 15-8 Squirrels. Both teams went open at 139. At 145, Colton Griebel winning by fall in 25 seconds, making it 15-14. Then at 152, it was Hunter Parisian over Jaden Sewer 8-5 to make it 18-14. At 160, Tyson Clabo, 13-6 winner over Aiden Thummel, making it an 18-17 lead for the Squirrels. At 172, Caden Graber winning by fall over Leighton Hendrickson in 234, 24-17. And then the big fellas took over. Ryer Muskie winning by fall in 206. Dylan Hunt winning by fall in 244. And Owen Hunt winning by major decision 11-1. And the Highliners win tonight 33-24 in that duel. So Valley City, and again now 4-5 on the year in the EDC. They will wrap up the EDC season and the regular season here on Thursday when they travel to Fargo Davies to take on the Eagles. And that will be the final regular season match for Valley City. And then they will be at West Fargo Cheyenne for the EDC individual tournament coming up here on the 15th of February. That's going to wrap things up here tonight. My thanks to Ray Nelson, our camera operator, technical director, and producer tonight. And, of course, our viewers, those of you joining us tonight here on the Highlander Activity Network, as Valley City splits their duels with Grand Forks Central and Central Cass, losing to the Knights 37-35 and then defeating the Squirrels 33-24. Coach's Corner coming up here on Thursday morning at 7:30. You want to join us for that. Again, we're going to have Deegan Kirschman and Miley Christensen on as guests, our two 100-win wrestlers for the girls team, and we'll have them part of the show coming up on Thursday morning. And then Highliner girls basketball coming up Friday night as the Highliners will be hosting Central Cass here at the Hack. Until then, reminding you again, the Highliners split tonight with Central Cass and Grand Forks Central. This is Paul McDonald saying so long from the Highliner Activity Network.